Sure did. Well, you sure? Well, you... I know, right? I know it. I know it. I know it. And yet I'm still going, Lord, I'm trusting you. I will not back down. It's me and you towards this devil. With the devil, fighting the devil, against the devil. Yeah. I ain't gonna bite down. It's a wrap. It's over. My mind is made up. I want what I feel like I deserve. The only way I'm gonna get it, I don't give up. And that's period. So I just walked to the gas station and got me a cheeseburger. Hurts. I don't know if I told you this. Hurts well, my subscriber who won't let me make him blue. He sent me the money to get this room for 2 days. Last night I made the reservation while sitting at the bus stop outside freezing my ass off. And I couldn't check in till 3. So that's where I'm at. And then I just left the gas station from getting, because I haven't ate. I got food yesterday, lugging food around. You know, I throwed it away. It would have been spoiled now if I'd had it out all night anyway. So, and yeah, I got me an Angus cheeseburger and some kettle chips and a drink. And so I'm gonna eat, shower, not sure in what order. Relax for a minute. Then we gonna walk to the hair store, and while I'm doing all that, I need to be charging. Cause I gotta go get me some hair glue, lace front glue, so I can glue down the wig I done had since December, January. I had got 3 wigs for $150, and I'm just breaking out the second one. It's bad enough that I gotta be out here. I'm not gonna be out here looking crazy. I just can't. I can't do myself like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I refuse. So, thank God I can throw my own wig on and my lashes. I can go get my brows done. And that's all my face needs. I'm done up. That's it. That's all. That wasn't it? He is so good to me. Grapevine, you really have no idea. I was like, oh my God, this is such a blessing. For real, that was a blessing. This is an even bigger one. I hadn't been up for 2 nights straight and only got a nap in, but I'm gonna sleep tonight though. Good to see you. Wait, don't think I'm bipolar over here, Grapevine. You know, I'm gonna be all right for the next 2 days. After that, my spirit may be anywhere. But the thing is, wherever my spirit goes, don't stop. Keep going. Because last year this time, I keep telling y'all this time, and y'all always look like it's been being a little pattern. Last year this time, I was literally living outside like I was at the bus stop last night. For months. Befriended some people just so I could have somewhere to sleep every now and then and to wash my behind. Okay? But I didn't keep going though. And so God trying to show whoever, show people something, right? And he wants you to see the full picture. When I stopped, what was going on then? He got to show the full picture of the journey, far as me not having nowhere to go, me living, not having nowhere to go. Even though it pisses me off and it angers me and I don't like it, I understand the program. You feel what I'm saying? I understand the bigger picture. And because at the end, it's going to be a time I may laugh about it. But I don't see that laughing part coming anytime soon. You know, I'm talking about what I went through last night. There's going to be plenty of laughs going on because everybody who doubted me got to get a laugh. And I mean laugh all the way to the bank. All the way there. So it's going to be plenty of laughter. But as far as what I went through last night, I don't like that at all. At all. I was about to myself last year having to stay outside. I kept saying, when it looked like that's what was about to happen, I said, oh no, I won't be out there with no bag walking around sitting on a motherfucking bus stop. And all I have ever done, Lord Jesus, no matter what I'm doing in sin, Anything you ask me to say, bring something to somebody, deliver a message, a word, anything. So, just like they say, we supposed to be representations of God and watch what we do and how we carry ourselves and stuff. I want my representation of God from his end to show up. Because that's where this come into play. And I've been saying that a long time, way before YouTube. I'm going to be out here uplifting your name, telling people who to seek you good, you this, you that. Ain't no way to get to heaven without going through your son. But I'm struggling. I'm always in lack. I don't have nothing. Who want to listen to me? If they struggling, ain't got nothing, living in lack. I wouldn't want to listen to me. Look at you like you crazy. I would look at me like I was crazy. Oh, this the God you want me serving? You over there struggling like that? See, he worked strategically, and that's why he had to humble me with some things. And now all that thinking over the years, this, that, and the third, begging, pleading, praying for a financial blessing. It's so many pieces coming together of conversations I done had with him, things I done thought, this, that, and the third, like a magnet. This is how they're going to come seek me, because I'm finna show them what I'm about to do for you. But I can't show them if you ain't showing. Mm-hmm. So y'all just gonna get sick of me. Because now it is what it is. YouTube is finna be my life. In a major way. And while it's being my life, it's gonna change my life in a major way. And so, I'm all for that. I'm all for it. Okay. So, I think I have a couple of options. For the 30 days, I need to have somewhere to stay until I get the money up to get in the Uber so I can make my own money and continue to do this and Instacart. So in 2 days, I should have a for sure where I'm going at. Because I have two options. I'm just really out when them would make sense for me. Thank you. This how thank you. You know, I be trying to explain that to my sometimes we all right and sometimes we're not. They just don't get it. They just don't get it, bro. They really don't. You can't ever get with me. Follow my dreams and make it reality. In and out, barely getting no sleep. It's all of the streets. Well, I miss y'all greatly. Hi. A lot's been going on, and I don't know if some of you have may noticed, but a lot of my videos is no longer. That's because a glitch in the YouTube system, while I was trying to delete one live that I was doing, one box was checked, then another box came up, said, are you sure it cannot be, are you sure it's permanent and it can't be undone? And I clicked yes. When that box went away and it was time to delete the one video, around 37 videos, all of my journey, all of my hard work, everything I left behind for everyone to see, the journey, the process was deleted. Now y'all know I didn't do that. So that has discouraged me. That was a few months ago. In the last video I posted was July 2025 about my son. That discouraged me really from making videos. Once I was pissed. I done emailed YouTube 1,000 times, never got a response. So now with that being said, when God was telling me to make the video, make a video, I had to go back to when he was telling me to tell my story on YouTube. So now I'm making a video. And in this video is the start of everything that y'all missed first. And then I got to lay out the foundation of what's going on now, because God is about to change my life. I feel it. I feel it so heavy. I never felt this before. I feel it so heavy. This is crazy. Like, I prayed for something in 2007, a financial breakthrough. I begged and pleaded God to, and I thought I was going to win the lottery. I ain't going to hold you back then. That was the only way I could see me getting a lot of money like that. But eventually I stopped. I used to scratch tickets a little bit. I stopped doing that. And so that still didn't make me give up the faith I had that I could get some money, because it could come anywhere. I asked God for this. You feel what I'm saying? And now with that, you got to see some stuff before that happens. You got to know about some stuff you don't know about before that happens. And this time around, you know how I do YouTube and stop for months and do YouTube and stop for months? Well, this time around, I can't stop. I got to keep going. I have to keep going. I have to keep going. So to activate my channel from being dead, I was going live every day for more than one reason, but that was a reason as well. To get some activity back to my channel, so when I do post the video, the people that need to see will see. Now, with that, the last video, and I said this when the videos got deleted, I was like, Lord God, why would you, Father, why would you allow that to happen? And as time kept going, I kept saying that. Then I started thinking, well, I'm gonna just go with everything happened for a reason. That's all I could do. I was trying to settle with that. It's a reason for that. It's the reason them videos got deleted. I don't know what it is, but the Lord knows. This is His plan. It's not me. You know, none of this is me. This channel is not me. It's me, but it's not me. You know, I didn't make this channel because of this is what I wanted to do. But before I made this channel, I made several channels faceless, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted the money from YouTube. I never wanted no fame from YouTube. Let's make that clear. I wanted the money from YouTube. I never wanted to be known from YouTube ever. Okay. So, and maybe just one other time, long ago, me and my goddaughter was talking about doing a podcast, but I had did everything on my end, and she's supposed to brought in the funds to get the green screen, blah, 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 blah. And she never did her side. So I kept the channel though, but that's another something. Now, with me never wanting to do this channel and showing my face, originally what God asked, He kept getting on me about telling my story on YouTube, and I kept begging for like a year at least. And I kept saying, I can't tell my story. I gotta make money. That takes time. YouTube ain't gonna instantly pay me. And I was cleaning houses through HomeAglow, and I was making $25 an hour. And so, with my own transportation. So when my car broke down, a BMW that needed a transmission, I heard Him clearly, you don't have a choice but to tell your story on YouTube now. And I was like, oh, have mercy. January 2023, I told my story on YouTube while I was living in my broke down BMW. I pulled out my camera and I started telling my story. I released my story parts 1 through 4 while doing a quick rough edit. Something else came to mind that I forgot about that I didn't tell y'all. While I was telling my story in my broke down car to put on YouTube on this channel, I want to say the third part, as I was editing the video, this God again, as I was editing the video, I realized I said something maybe I didn't pick up on while I was talking in the video. And I said I was going to change the world. So when I edited the video and I seen me saying I was going to change the world, I laughed. Girl, what is you talking about? You better take that out of there. And I heard the Spirit say, leave it. And I left it in there because I'm listening to God now. In 2 days after I stopped editing the video and posted it, in those 2 days, God downloaded so much stuff in my bank. You hear me? About an app that I'm not going to say too much on, that's going to help victims that's getting molested in that per se moment. Children. Okay? He downloaded so much of that information that's going in that app, from the name to the acronym of the name. I mean, it's badass. All right? That's going to take a lot of money. But he did it for a purpose. The reason is meant to come into fruition. So I got a lot of work to do, and I got ways to make that money. I even thought about, well, I guess the spirit had brought to my spirit to start looking into how to do the videos with catching the pedos, like the other people be doing. Like Dateline started out long years ago, and then now I see other YouTubers doing it. Well, I caught maybe, it's been a while since somebody popped up, but it came back to my attention when Chud the Builder friend tried to bond him out of jail, and that's what he do. He go from state to state setting up pedos to linger them in to get them arrested, having a decoy. But I would be my own decoy, being that I know exactly what's going on that side. You feel me? Yeah, but now with that being said, he downloaded the app, so that's something else that came from me telling my story on YouTube. Now, proceed. January 2023, all parts, if I'm not mistaken, back to back. Now, May of 20, I'm showing you how God work, okay? All of this stuff is going to make so much sense if you follow the journey down to what I had to endure as a child, okay? Because you got to remember, even trauma, the verse says, for those who love God, even the bad will turn out for good. Okay. Now, I didn't have that about me going through what I went through from 3 to 12 here all those years until I was 40 or 37. No, until I was 40. I didn't have that here, but I have it here now. So, in May of 2023, Unfiltered Stories, a platform I had never heard of, emailed me wanting to interview me about my story. They saw the story I put out on my YouTube channel that I did not want to do. Okay? It's the first blessing. And naturally, they paid me, right? And by me living in my broke down car, I needed the money, even though it took 90 days to get it. But that's another story. And that'll be 90 days after the video was released. So I did the interview in the car. That was May of 2023. They did not release the video until July of 2023. I didn't know they released the video, although I emailed them, asked them to let me know what date it was going to be so I could see the video, the interview as well. But they didn't respond, neither did they send anything, let me know they was going to release the video. One of my subscribers hadn't got so pissed because she saw someone else post my story and thought that they was getting paid, and I didn't know that they had my story on their platform. That's how I learned the video was released. So when I run my happy behind over there to look and see what's going on, I see when they released the video, I did notice people coming to subscribe, but I wasn't noticing like that because I wasn't really checking it like that. And then I looked at the date they released it and how many views. In 3 days, they had over 2 million views on my interview. I went viral. That was on Facebook. And so once I hadn't looked at the video over there, I went to all the platforms to see what's the video on. I went on YouTube. It's over here. It's probably have over 500,000 subscribers now, if not close to 1 million. TikTok, it had 100,000. I don't recall finding it on Instagram, but every platform I looked, it had a lot of views. So it definitely went viral. People I meet in my own city noticed me from that video, still to this day, from that interview. Now, after that, I also gained over, I had like a total of 300 and something subscribers. After they posted the interview, I had, I want to say, over 1,500 subscribers, right? Okay. Now, while the Lord was telling me to tell my story, although I have been through a mess, do you hear me? I'm not exaggerating, and you will soon learn this. I have been, because I'm gonna have to tell everything all at once so y'all can get the full picture, not a little bit at a time in some videos. No, you know, it's not gonna work like that. I'm gonna have to tell everything in one video, okay? A short rendition, which is still gonna be long. It's my life. I had no idea that the homelessness that I had been going through all my life, hence to my mama, also was homeless. She died when she was 28. I was 8. And I remember going from pillar to post, staying up all kind of friends' houses, right? With that, as I got older, I felt like it was a generational curse because my children have been through a lot of homelessness. 2 of the 3 mainly, but the third one a little bit as well. While I was in the car, July 2023, I sold a car and I went and got me, rented a room in a nice house, like an Airbnb, but the rooms was rented, real quiet, real nice. And then I went to my homegirl house, which all of that is still on my channel. And I kept recording. But let me tell you what I noticed. With the homeless parts, and when I did stop showing every part of me being homeless, where I go here, put number it where I go here, number it when I go here. Somewhere down the line, I stopped doing that. And because I keep stopping showing the homeless journey, every time I get somewhere to stay, it gets ripped from up under me because I don't be recording. Do that make any sense? God keep bringing me back to the mud because I'm not showing y'all, and that's what he wants y'all to see. He wants y'all to see me rolling around in the mud. You know what I've been through a little bit before then, but you don't know a lot more. But we started that, right? We started the foundation process, where I come from, what I've been through as a child. And homelessness was in it. Like I said, when my mom and then when I came up and had my own children, I was going through it. From that, every time I stop, he pulled a place from up under me so I could start over. Because the outcome ain't gonna mean nothing if you ain't see where I come from. Understand what I'm saying, y'all. The Lord is going to use me as his vessel to bring in a lot of people who have been through what I've been through, victims to victors, the survivors, the unbelievers, the faith lackers. I can keep going on because my journey is going to help a lot. All those titles and some more that I don't even know about. But it can't be done if I don't show all of the process so y'all can say for the unbelievers, look what God did for her. Let me try him. Because see, these people it's a lot of people been struggling spiritually and had faith in this weakening. But some still haven't let go of the little faith that they hang on to. There's some people out there that don't let it all the way go and then let God go, who once knew God and say, no more. It's some people who never believed in God. Okay, and y'all know I've been getting on my knees since I was 8 praying and got my prayer answered while I was in a traumatized situation. And for that, can't nobody nowhere on earth tell me there is no God. Just from that. If he never answered and then one more of my prayers, just from that, nobody could tell me. So now let me tell you where I'm at now. Now that we know I have to keep starting over, keep getting thrown in the mud, keep rolling around in the mud, and I'm going to have to come up from the mud, and you have to see that. That's why God was telling me to make a video 3 weeks ago when my daughter that I was living with had an inspection 2 weeks ago. They double back the same day on that Thursday, put a letter on the door for 7 days saying something about the smoking. She had ashes in her windowsills. Something about her rabbits, 2 of them. She was going out of town, poop and piss was all over the floor in her room. But the inspection had been, now they came back to fix the window from the inspection and they saw this in that same day. They also said something about her mama being there and that she had 7 days to fix it. So where did that leave me? Back in the streets with absolutely nowhere to go. But before this happened, God told me to start back recording videos. Is everything starting to look like a picture? Is the movie coming together? Because he knew what was going on. We did not. Okay? And for the record, I'm literally outside all day. This is my son-in-law apartment. I come here at nighttime, lay my behind down, get up and shower, and go back outside all day. Now, my blessing is going to come through this YouTube channel. My blessing is going to come through this YouTube channel. It's going to bring me to a place I have never been in my life and only could dream of. After I started going live, because now since November I felt a shift around my birthday time. Not this shift I'm feeling now, but a shift. And I went and got me a job at the Waffle House, and I worked that a few months until I couldn't do it no more because 2 different reasons, but that's on another note. This thing is about to happen. Like all these years I've been waiting and working on stuff, trying any and everything legal to work on, to try to whatever's gonna hit to get me to that place. You know what I'm talking about? Since 2009. FDI, if I'm not mistaken, a pharmaceutical thing where we was giving out pharmacy cards and people get discounts on their prescriptions. And if they signed up for something else in the program, we would get commission off of it. That was in 2009. On the internet is how we used to, and we used to give out cards in person too, but on the internet is how we used to try to get commissions from them signing up for the bigger program. We would have to promote on the internet. That was in 2009. I signed up through my stepbrother. Somebody who once was my stepbrother. I still call him my stepbrother. But yeah. And from that, 2012, Heart to Heart assisted living facility for the mentally challenged is what I wanted. From 2012, back around the 2016. No, 2014. 2014 is 2026. I have thousands of accounts when marketing and MLM stuff I didn't even know about that I was trying. All kind of things. I even have a wallet with some coin in it that's been sitting since 2016 that have over 800 million USD dollars in it. And every now and then throughout the years I would check it and I was watching it rise and rise and rise. But on that is another program, all of that's together, that you have to put monies in certain places monthly, and they let you draw out only a certain amount. Long story short, I wasn't in that position to even get a payout from that. But I'm just telling y'all this one thing that I signed up for. But it's been so many accounts that I would use one password for the same shit everywhere because I would sign up for everything to see is this gonna work, is this gonna work, is this gonna work, is this gonna work. I was the follow the shiny penny bitch. You hear me? And I'm not exaggerating. I have had my head down for a very long time, way before these people start popping off for me because they got some knowledge that I don't know. And then again, with that being true, it wasn't my time yet. But even if I would give up on this, I would never give up completely on anything because I always try something. Like I'm studying trading futures contracts. I'm studying charts. So when something do pop off, which it'll be this, I will have places to make my money grow. But the point of this part is that happened overnight for some is true. But my saying is, I don't know what the saying is for me. Just know it'll come to me. Not for real. But yeah, my saying is it didn't happen overnight. Nobody, that's the saying. When people see you finally pop off and they be like, dang, how did it happen for her? They don't see what you done been through all the years you done worked and tried and never gave up and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. Nobody sees that, so they think it happened overnight. That's me when it happens. But because I have a lot of things in position, I am an independent travel agent. Like I paid the money and took the class and got a certificate online. But it's lethal, the class. It's legit with Travel Evolution. And I could plan trips, but that's $89 a month. You see what I'm saying? I had no laptop. I just got that about 3 or 4 months ago. So I have things in position to, like, streams of income, so when my money do start flowing in, I could put the money in position to bring my hairline back, the travel agent, and some other stuff. Okay? But the end all goal all is to stay in my purpose that the Lord has me in. And while I'm in my purpose, I can promote and market other things that people may be interested in. Okay. So now back to the purpose part though. Pause. So let's pause right there. Put a pin in at my middle daughter house, the apartment I was at after I left my homegirl house. I went to stay with my middle daughter, right? July of 2024, I moved to Atlanta with the asshole. See, July, bad luck, asshole. June last year, remember? May, June, I was driving Uber to make money, sleeping in the car. Because when I came back from Atlanta, I stayed to my oldest daughter at the hotel with her. This is the parts that's missing. That got deleted. Y'all seen me packing, I think, or getting there, but then all the videos I made after that in the truck, in her man's truck, while he would visit, I would be in the truck making videos, and all those videos been deleted. So I was staying with my oldest daughter after I left Atlanta from October to April. Had a huge fallout, and the Lord allowed me to see stuff every time something go on with my kids. He allows me to see things every time something go on with my kids that I don't know about, that I should know, that be concerning how one feels about me. Now, I always keep that in my head. I don't care if I forgive, talk to, or anything. It's there. Because he want me to know that. He want me to keep record of things that he want me to know for good reason. All of this is going to make sense in the end. Oh, when the breakthrough comes. So from my oldest daughter, I went and stayed with my homeboy Sean for 30 days. And then those 30 days, I got me a rental car through Uber app, was driving no, I didn't. I didn't get a car through the Uber app. I got a car through Turo. To clean houses with Homoglow. What else I was doing? I was doing something else. Dang, how do I get a brain fart like that? In any event, Toro have not unlimited mileage. Some do. Every now and then, every pink moon you can find one, and that wasn't really working for me. Trying to clean houses through Homoglow again. But after I left, I was staying in the car last year. So it's like every time this year, some bullshit happens. The asshole 2024 July. Uber swore I wasn't paying them while I know I was living in the car. Gonna tell me I missed a week. And it was a whole big old thing. I left them that car that day when I went to pay and put a new card on file. And then I no longer had nowhere to stay. Again. Now I'm literally on the street. This was just last year. Now. It's 2026. And I'm damn near there again. If it weren't for my son-in-law, I would be there. I wouldn't have nowhere to bathe my butt. I wouldn't have nowhere to get me some sleep. And I'm grateful for that. Yeah, I have to sit outside in the heat all day without complaining, because I promised and prayed, God, if he take the cold away that I can't stand, when the summertime come, I wouldn't complain. Okay? But it's all for the bigger purpose. And this time, wholeheartedly, for the first time in my life, I'm going to totally trust God. I'm going to totally trust God, because he has a plan for my life. And it's about to change. It's a word I'm looking for, but it means instantly. But it's another word I keep trying to think of. I can't think of. But anywho, it's about to change. Fast. And so before I get my blessing and pour out so much love, being the free-hearted person I am, he wanted me to see some stuff first. Even from the ones I thought who was all right. Okay? And not that they're going to be shitted on, but because the Lord wanted me to see some things, it can't be what it was going to be from me. I can only do what he tell me to do for them and nothing more. Because I'm the one that's been through all of this. And he want to make sure I keep it. And that's why it took all these years to give it to me. But it's about to happen. It's here now. I feel it so thick in my spirit. It's here now. It's here now. I got to keep saying that because I don't have it now. I don't have it right at this instant. But it's here. And I'm saying that with some change. Literally. Maybe 50-something cents on my Cash App. I got bank accounts. All of them say zero. Thanks to Hertz, they overdraft my shit well after they had their car. 2 accounts, $400 one day, missed the day, and did the other account over $400, both of them over $400 that day. So I won't be driving for Uber no more if I have to use Hertz. And that's the option I have. The other one is in Orlando. You have to live in Orlando or clear by within 100 miles to drive for them for Uber. So what I'm going to do is just get me a regular old Enterprise rental car. I got a brand new Instacart card I have never used waiting to be swiped. And I'm going to make me some money until my breakthrough come. And I've been waiting on the breakthrough so long. I have things set in place. That's why I had all them bank accounts. Because I never put all my eggs in one basket. But first, I'm going to pay off the little stuff I have on my credit, which ain't much. Less than $5,000 when the breakthrough comes. And then everything is going to go in orderly, common sense fashion. Because even with my blessings, it's some strangers I'm going to have to bless that I want to bless. And I don't even know them yet. But my heart always been like what I want to do for people. Way before they start showing that shit on the internet. One thing, I'm going to just tell y'all this and get back to what we're talking about. For a very long time, I mean at least 20 years, I've had the dream to go in a kid's Foot Locker, slap about 5, 7, maybe 10 bands on the counter, take a decoy in there, put him on a kid's Foot Locker work shirt so he can see what they doing with the money, and I want to leave. School time, shoe time, Christmas time, summertime, you know what I'm saying? I want to leave. I just want to leave somebody in there to make sure the people that really working there doing what they're supposed to do with the money. So pay for the next $10,000 worth of children shoes. That's one thing just keep coming back to me in my dream life, and I visualize it all my life. And let me tell you why. Number one, when I was a shorty, I got to get back on track though. When I was a little kid, I was my daddy's only child. My daddy he loved tennis shoes. And he would take me to Foot Locker and I could pick out whatever tennis shoe I wanted. And he would pay $100 for tennis shoes for me as a little old child. And my grandma, his mama, would say, Kenny, that girl don't need no $100 tennis shoes. And when he couldn't physically take me, he would give her his cash and she would go swipe her credit card, even though I didn't need the $100 tennis shoes, so she'd say, and do what my daddy told her with his child. And when I got as an adult, like early 30s, I would start hearing niggas my age talk about tennis shoes that their parents could not afford, that they wanted so bad. And they would have to do things, bad things. Someone was doing good things. You know what I'm saying? Someone was saving allowances. You know, bad things, taking money, stealing it, selling the stuff to get the shoes. Good things, mowing some grass, trying to get a little job to get the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Saving the allowance, Christmas, birthday money to get the shoes. And I said, it's too many black men got the same story about some tennis shoes. So all that come together with the tennis shoe thing and why I want to do it. I was fortunate enough, and grown men, that hurt my heart so bad because my feet stayed fresh. And so I can cut down some of those stories if I do that once a year. That could be the only name brand pair of shoes one could have until they get of age. So yeah, let's put that in the books. So now let's get back on key. Now it's June again, 2026. And I ain't got nowhere to stay. No stable place to stay. They watch cameras. That's why I don't be all day. You feel me? And there's a lot going on with that office situation. So I'm really walking on thin ass eggshells, although eggshells is really thin already. At this point I'm walking on the membrane of the eggshell. And it's time to stop. I'm over it. I'm sick of living like this, Lord Jesus. I'm over it. And I don't care what happens. I done tried to get my own place, working 2 full 40-hour jobs a week to make 2 times the rent. When it was 2 times the rent, it still couldn't make 2 times the rent. Going to work at Amazon in the morning, getting off, going straight home, maybe have an hour or 2 to get a nap in, take my ass to Gate gas station, ain't got time to change from Gate to go back to Amazon, go straight to work, get 20 minutes of sleep, clock in at Amazon at 7:25, and I done been at Gate gas station 8 hours. And Amazon 10. My schedule was Sunday through Wednesday. Amazon, morning, day shift. And my evening schedule was, what? I don't even remember what it was. 6? I think I had to be to work at, I don't know what, 7? 6:30 or 7 in the evening. No, it wasn't that. It was a little later than that. I can't even remember. Evening time and be there. I got brain fog too because I'm going through perimenopause. So y'all work with me. It's fresh and I'm reading up on some stuff. All I ever heard about was a hot flash. But see how that just happened again? I'm gonna leave this right on in here. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't have time to leave Gate gas station to go home to bathe my butt or nothing. It's on here. Me leaving Gate, going to Amazon in my Gate uniform, working. Oh yeah, my schedule from at Gate was Sunday through Thursday evening, overnight. Not evening, overnight. Yeah, so, and still wasn't making 2 times the rent. So I've trust me. I have. I done been on so many low income apartment waiting lists and still on a few for so long. One since 2019. I've been on that one like 3 times. I had to do the application 3 different times because it's so old, I have to refresh it. And it's like, Lord Jesus, you're keeping me down. You see I'm trying. I looked on the Rent Cafe thing to check the dang on low income apartments. I see where they done said no response. Well, my mail was going to my baby daddy, who was in his 80s, who just passed a few months ago, by the way. Somebody been stealing that particular mail. Had to be, because why I haven't gotten not one of the 3 things I say no response. I haven't gotten a letter, not in my hand. My mail been going there over 20-something years, not no more. Because as soon as he passed, I had to change the address. But I'm saying, and I wasn't receiving my stuff. And I'm real keen about my business. I'm the one put my priority. When I got money, I'm going to pay bills and do stuff I need to do. I ain't did nothing for myself in so long. Y'all should see how many clothes I got. I barely have anything to put on my ass. I gotta tell y'all all of this. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. This is all the clothes I own, y'all. This it. Stuff like this. 2 pair of heels. They not even heels. They in my 2 duffel bags where there's nothing but personal stuff, bullshit, miscellaneous things. But clothes, that's it. And 2 pair of real tennis shoes. That's time to go. They still look in great condition, but you know, they it's about to be like on the verge. That's it. So I haven't even been buying myself anything. When I worked at Amazon, they got me 3 wigs for $150, sat on them. Bought one out for my daughter's birthday on the 29th of April. Just bought one out, tried to put it on so I won't be in the street looking like a bum. That one was malfunction. Took it off because I didn't want to sweat it up because it wasn't a good wig. Although all 3 of them came from the same place. But a bill, something I need to do that's going to keep me above water, I'm going to see about that shit. Learning how to save, all of that. I used to be shitty at saving money. But guess what? I know how to save money now. Like, for real. I had to learn a lot of stuff before this breakthrough that's coming. I had to learn a lot. Now I understand why it took so long. So yes, I'm showing y'all what I got so y'all can see what's about to happen. Okay? Now give me a minute. So yeah, the light bulb hit me this time when he told me 3 weeks ago to make a video, and I didn't know that this inspection was coming and the double bite was coming to fix the problem while my daughter was out of town, and I'm allergic to the rabbits, and that's the reason poop and piss was all over the floor, because I get sick. My allergies be everywhere. I've been sick 3 times in a short period of time, but way before these last few months. I was there like 2 months and got sick 3 times because of them rabbits. And I don't get sick. That's not my lane. I got a lot of lanes I have to deal with. Homelessness, you know, the shit I've been through as a child. But sickness, I don't deal with that. And praise the Lord. So now with that being said, because I have work to do for the Lord. That's why I don't deal with one. Yeah, makes sense? So now, and don't think I'm all over here saved and sanctified. I'm not religious. I know God sent his son to die for my sins, and that I need to walk a narrow path to get to heaven. All that other stuff, that's not me. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know that. I don't even think Jesus cared for religion. He cared about the relationship you have with him. And that's what I'm on. So yes, I still smoke weed even though I'm trying my hardest to stop. Because the path still got to be narrow. You feel me? It's a lot of things I'm trying to stop. I'm surprised I haven't cussed 1,000 times. But, I ask God to speak for me. We doing this. And therefore, it won't be too many cuss words, if any. You feel me? Because it's not me talking. It's me, but, he's helping me with everything that I've been going through, because it'd be hard for me to get stuff out and speak the way I would to somebody in person when I'm recording. So, yeah, I asked him to help me with this, and that's why ain't no curse words coming out. But yeah, it's fucking and ain't married. Hello? Yes, I fuck. Even though I done been through all that as a child. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But one thing I won't do is fuck while children is on the TV. In the house playing, background, all that noise, and this churn, I can't. They can't even be on the TV. Turn that bitch off. And that's from me being messed up as a child. But now, and you see how I just throw it on? Now that was me. Okay? That, you see that? Did y'all catch that? That was me now. Okay. Let me get back on here. So yeah. That's pretty much the sum of it. For the people who was here, y'all see me doing Uber, driving people, making money, staying in the car, showering at Planet Fitness. The year before that, me moving with Asshole and leaving in 3 months. Then after I got out the Uber, I showed y'all me at the bus stop. Somebody was laying on the ground. I was standing outside, but I didn't keep going with that. And that's why I messed up at. So that's why he brought me back outside. Okay? I got to show y'all. I got to show y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. So when the breakthrough come, everything will make sense. Okay? And that's why it was detrimental for me to come on here. I'm like, make a video. I know I can make a video about a lot of stuff because I ain't made one in a long time. But I needed to have some value and mean something. And he knew exactly what he was doing. And here we go. All right? So, yeah, I guess I'm going to get a little... I don't have to get no footage of that. But yeah, so now we know where I'm at. The people who was here have seen everything, meaning the deleted videos y'all have seen. The people that was here, for the ones who's just getting here and don't know what's going on, that is what happened for the most part for the deleted videos, the journey from the last video all the way up until now. Short version of it. Okay. Hold on. So now we got all that settled and lined up in orderly fashion as it went. And we know I'm not going through the Uber app to rent a vehicle, but instead I'm going to rent one through Enterprise, unlimited mileage, got a brand new Instacart card. We're going to have content doing that, because I'm going to be Instacart, and I'm going to get me another tripod, because Asshole in 2024 stepped on it. The one I had, a really good one I had just got. So I'm going to have to get me another good tripod, sturdy one I could set up that's not big and bulky, because I might want to set up in the store too on the aisle, like the real content creators be doing, and still show the journey, what I'm doing, while I'm still going to be living in the car and probably bathing still at my son-in-law house. But I'll be mobile then, so everything will be easier. I don't have to sleep here. All I have to do is bathe here. Makes sense? And then, I don't have a gym membership no more. We ain't going to worry about that at this moment, although I need one for more than one thing. So I need to start by working out. I'm getting too old and I don't like how my body looking. Period. Now, Enterprise, regular card, Instacart, recording, still showing the journey. Gotta be consistent. Can't give up this time, because that's how I keep restarting my blessing. Because God gonna keep bringing me back. Like, no. You got to show them what you going through, what I'm taking you through, what I'm allowing you to go through, so they can see what I'm gonna bring you out of. They gotta see you go through the fire. Okay? Now, brain fog. Hold on. While in the rental with the unlimited mileage, and I'm gonna go ahead and build up some money. I ain't gonna be spending none because I'm gonna be living in the car. We're gonna take that trip to Georgia and confront these people before they get out of here. And I know I could leave here first, but I'm just saying, everybody is well older than me, you know. And I'm gonna just leave that in now. That's what we doing. I can go to Georgia and do what I need to do, but first I'm gonna have to get some money built up, okay? So let's get this mess into motion, because it's time. It's time. I'm sick of thinking about it, talking about it, and not being about it. You know? It's time. Over it. It's time. It's time. Okay? And when I get my iPhone fixed, I want to show y'all and tell y'all something that one of my cousins from up there, who was previously one of them times I was trying to go there, I just want to show y'all my phone broke. This just happened a week ago. After I left my daughter's apartment, this happened. So now I gotta get that fixed. That's the only place where I'm logged in on Instagram and Facebook, and me and him communicate through Facebook. But I want to show y'all something from a cousin that was going to help me get to these people. And that's all I'm going to say. Now, he came here to visit. And the interaction is after he went back. But that's all I'm going to say now, for real. Okay, so, yeah, that is the gist of what's going on here lately. Good, I didn't stumble over my words too much, so I don't have to do a lot of edit on here. I'm gonna throw in as well some confirmations that I've been getting for the past week. Heavy. When I tell y'all, I'm gonna put in some clips that's really, man. When I tell you the Lord, he be speaking, he know how to send it. Ain't no way he ain't talking. When I'm telling you my life, like they talking to just me, and it's back to back, the same old message, a different way, like they just talking to me about a breakthrough. And before this, I felt it. Now that with me feeling it is just on a whole nother level. Something amazing is about to happen for my life. So, if you want to see what that is, this is my first time asking 3 years of me having this YouTube channel. I don't do this. I hate when people do it, because people gonna do what they want to do. I might throw the like symbol in there while the video going to ask you to like it, but as far as me physically asking you to like and subscribe, I haven't did that yet, but I'm finna do it now. If you want to see this, if you need to see this, if you're lacking faith in God, if you've been looking for God, you've been praying to God and feel like he haven't heard you, something you want from God, something you've been waiting on from God, something you need from God, please subscribe to this channel so you can see the journey and the proof and his works that he's going to use through this vessel to bring y'all in to him. Okay? That's what this channel is really about. All these things I'm going through is to bring all of y'all in who need the Lord Jesus Christ through me, the vessel. That's all I am. And in that, from me going through so much stuff in my life, he's going to reward me greatly. of things and in ways I could nothing but dream of. And I believe that with everything in me. I believe it so much more now because I feel it, because it's here. The weight is, I got to show y'all some of this, got to show y'all some struggle. I ain't really been doing that. We got to get that in. Okay? See y'all in the next one. And I love y'all.